Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Tartaglino-Fahey and we are going to repot some tomato seedlings today. First I want you just to look at the seedling and you can see these leaves here, they kind of look like wings. Those are called cotyledon and those are the first leaves, if you might have noticed, when your seed germinated. And they are really an important part of the plant for the nutrients and the sort of the growing process. Once the seeds germinate enough to form these leaves, which are the true leaves and will eventually bear flowers and fruit, these are unnecessary. So they'll probably brown and dry off at some point down the road. So you can see I had these cups in my garage, and these are more compostable ones. I had a package of them, so I'm using those. You can use any kind of a cup as long as there's holes in the bottom. These are going to transplant right into my bigger pots once I take them outside in a few weeks when it's warm. But you'll see that I have filled the cup all the way up to where the leaves are. And what I started with was a cup. I put that much in it, and I'm going to carefully, after my soil is wet, and I'm going to carefully take my seedlings out, and I can hold them by the leaves. It's okay. You don't want to hold them by the stem. I don't know if you see those fine fuzzy things. Those can become leaves, so I don't want to damage them, and I don't want to damage the roots. So I'm placing them in somewhat carefully, and then I'm going to put dirt all the way up to where those leaves are. And I'm patting it down. Again, my soil is wet. I put it in this other pot and I watered it so it's nice and wet. And then when I go inside, I'll add more water. And tomorrow I will give them some medicine. Not some medicine, some food. I'm using a boot tray to hold mine because then as it gets wet, it's fine. So you still want to make sure that your seedlings are getting lots of light every day, and make sure that they aren't soggy, but they're not. Maybe if you go down a ½ inch and they're dry, then you need to water them. Water them from underneath if you can. And like I said, I'm going to give mine a nutrient sort of a tea. So I have some fertilizer, but I put it in a bottle, an old washed out milk carton, so I have a gallon of it, and I'll just put that on the bottom and let it soak up with my other plants as well. So inside I have basil, which I still need to transplant. I transplanted the lettuce, and my marigolds I'm just going to leave for now. So if you have any questions, email the PTO website and I'll see if I can answer them. Happy gardening.